So here's the thing. So this is saying, well, okay, so the bond guys are saying to themselves, no, I don't think I'm going to buy any Australian bonds now because that government isn't going to last, right? It's maybe the Chinese are going to attack. And if it's a war, Evergrande isn't going to do well with their investment in Australian real estate, nor will Australian real estate do well with Evergrande owning so much of it. If there isn't a war, then XYZ will still happen, and Evergrande is still basically, kicking Australia all around with the bonds. So basically what I'm saying is that in 1932, Roosevelt revalued gold here in the United States in order to save the United States and to destroy the deflationary depression that had already begun propagating throughout the Western world. Now, China is in that same key position relative to the global bond market. There is, in economic theory, only one way out of this. You must pay the debt one way or another in order to return confidence. One way to pay the debt is to make gold so valuable that it only takes a little bit of what you've got to pay off that debt.
Mm-hmm. That's fascinating. Even in mainstream on Zero Hedge a couple of days ago, analysts were saying, oh, $3,000 gold very soon, not in a couple of years, but perhaps even months. They're forecasting here what you're talking about. That's fascinating.
Okay. I'd say 10,000. I don't think that the Chinese will bother doing it at less than a 5-fold increase
here tonight. But of course, we have that prediction that is just upon us now here for the $600 silver. I was talking to Andy just before the show, and he says, JC, I'll give you something that I'm not giving anybody else this week. These are the 2021 South African silver Krugerrands at only $3.89 over spot. He's $2 or $3 cheaper than everybody else on the market right now. And you can find that at beyondmystic.net/wacky silver. So just for this episode and for you guys now. So beyondmystic.net wacky silver, and that form will give you that discount code here for the Beyond Mystic audience.
Wow.
And what does that mean for silver? Is that what kicks us off on the track to the $600 silver for Christmas from your web?
Also bear in mind what that does for the cryptos, okay? Because you're talking super hyperinflation at that level, and it's also going to cause all of the cryptos to rebalance in terms of their ratios, because people won't be able to screw around anymore, because the amount of money involved will be serious, even as the purchasing power is fluctuating and so on. It's going to be extremely chaotic, guys.
Joe, before we go, one last pitch here for our new product that we've put together here for the people who are just waking up now to that panic to own. Explain this to the audience here and the coupon code for them this evening.
Yeah, we put something together because I do have a Patreon. I cover a lot of stuff on crypto, my spiritual stuff, some dreams I'm having, just stuff like that on my channel. But I do have how-to videos, but I have stuff that's all over the place. So we're like putting one thing together. This is really targeting those panicking people right now. Panic to get in. I just want one little thing right here. What can I learn? We're going to put it on JC's site. We're going to have a little question and answer session later, like not too long later, where we realize these are the constant questions we keep getting asked from these people. And then we'll do like a private live stream kind of a thing where we go over some of that questions and answers later. But that will also contain my little crypto how-to videos on there to teach you your basic steps, Coinbase to Mandela Exchange or your Exodus wallet or whatever, how to do a trade and, all that good stuff. Or if you just want the basic, I'm staying on Coinbase. Well, that's simple. Watch part of the first video, you're done. It's easy.
Right. So there's all those panic to own people now, and we're trying to figure out, okay, well, how best can we get them from A to Z in under 2 hours? So this is what Joe and I are attempting to do in a very multimedia package. So it's not just a PDF here, go read it and, it's complicated. No, we're going to show you, explain to you step by step here how we got to here. So basically, we'll talk about the panic to own, explain what that means, where that came from. We'll talk about the temporal markers from the WebBot data, and we'll plot that in time to today to kind of show you here where you find yourself. Because yes, there's panic to own, but there's still some time here if you're educated and you know what to do. So this is the attempt that Joe and I are putting together. So we're going to basically create a wallet also for the newbie. We'll also give way to people who are more risk adverse. So we'll have some different percentages there for people who maybe don't want to risk too much, but still want to, put their feet in the market here to get started. So we'll explain that. We'll explain why we chose the coins. which one we like, which one we don't like, and why. So again, we'll try to give you a lot of the whys, not just the here, just do this, do that, the why, so that you understand and you get a comfort level. All that in like a 2-hour show. We're also going to talk about the list of exchanges that we use, including for me here in Canada. We have a big audience here from Canada, so we'll give you some tips and tools here on how to get started. We'll talk about these wallets, which ones we like, which ones we don't like, give you the links to all that, how to get set up. And Joe's going to add, like he said here, 2 or 3 of the videos that he already has on his cryptos class here on this page as well as addendum to this 2-hour video. So really, once you've done this whole video here, you're going to be, man, rocking and rolling. Right. And of course, the impetus for that, folks, is Joe and I don't have time to answer emails, and we're already inundated. So we figured, okay, let's put a couple of hours here together. We'll do this crazy video, everything in one-stop shop for you guys. So there's a lot there. Check it out. And of course, the coupon code for tonight is "Don't Panic" in one word, in high caps. All right. So folks, if you're interested in the Beyond Crypto Panic to Own video, you can find it at beyondmystic.net/pay-per-view. And of course, the coupon code is "Don't Panic." And here you go.